All right, let's get ready to warm up. All right, so the main point when you're warming up is we just want to get the body loose for the workout that's coming up. So with this exercise here, if you feel like you want to jog or run a little bit faster, that's perfectly fine. If you feel like the marching is working for you, that's also perfectly fine. So just keep those arms and those legs moving as we continue throughout this move. Now get ready for the next exercise that's going to be coming up. There's no break in between these exercises. We'll get ready for that next one coming right up. Perfect. Now here we go, and we're working to that lunge with the arm swing here. Don't worry about getting too deep on the lunge here. The main thing is just kind of step out, get a little bit deep, and keep opening and closing those arms. Remember, this is the warm-up. We just want to get loose. So if you can't get as low as you normally would with the lunge, that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about that. Just keep your body moving. Nice job, nice job. So this next one here, you're kind of starting out like you're getting ready to do some push-ups. As you can see in the video, we're just alternating, moving our knees from one side of our body to the other. So what you're doing is bringing your right knee to your left elbow, and you're bringing your left knee to your right elbow. So find the pace that works best for you, and just keep your body in motion as you continue to get loose. That heart rate should be coming up now. Nice job. So we're going to be back on our feet here, just doing some straight leg kicks here. Now you want to be able to keep your legs as straight as you possibly can. Now if you need to bend those knees a little bit to get those hips up, that's perfectly fine. Once again, it's your workout, so you're always going to do what works best for you. So don't worry about being as perfect or as close to the videos as you can. Just do your best to keep moving with each exercise. Well done, well done. Now we got some shoulder circles here, staying on your feet. Now when here we're just making some medium-sized circles, so you just want to do 3 to the front, and then you want to take 3 to the back. So just kind of keeping those arms moving, keeping the arms out nice and straight, keeping your abs tight as you're standing still. Just keep it rolling right here, warming up those shoulders here a little bit. Well done. Last one for the warm-up here as we get ready for the workout. Just sinking your hips as low as you can get them, and then raising those hips as high as you can get them each and every time. So the main focus here is warming up the core, warming up the lower back and the hips. So just keep this motion going as long as you can. If you get a little tired, it's okay to drop to the knees a little bit, but try to pop back up as soon as you can. We got a few seconds left. Just hang in there. Nice job. Warm up complete. Let's get ready to burn. All right, working on push-ups now. And while you're working on push-ups, the most important thing here is to make sure that you're squeezing your abs and lowering your chest down to the floor. You don't have to touch, but you just want to make sure that you're keeping your body nice and straight. And as you see, you can do this one on your toes or on your knees, whatever feels best for you. Just keep pushing. Nice job. All right, rest time here. So go ahead and breathe a little bit. And we're going to be getting ready for the next exercise here. So if you're going to be using dumbbells, make sure you grab those. If you're using bands, get those ready. Triceps are coming up next. Nice job. All right, so here, as you can see, the most important thing is to make sure you keep your elbows pointing forward. You want to make sure that the elbows are pointing forward, and you want to extend your hands all the way up each time. If you're using the bands, you want to stagger your feet, have your back foot touching that band there, but just keep going. And like I said, elbows forward, getting those hands straight up each and every time. Well done, well done. Rest time here. Nice. Next exercise is going to be bent over row. So once again, go ahead and get those pieces of equipment ready. Perfect. So as you can see, with the resistance bands, you're going to be stepping on with 2 feet. And what you want to do is you want to cross those bands if, as you're pulling, it's not difficult enough for you. So in the video, I have my bands crossed there. Important things here: keep your back nice and straight, stick your hips back, and bend those knees as you continue to work through it. Great job, great job. Next exercise here is going to be a bicep curl. You'll be standing on the band with both feet. And as we talked about in the training video, if you need to step on that band with one foot to ease that pressure, you're more than welcome to. All right, pretty simple here. Make sure you keep your abs tight. If you ever feel yourself swinging with your back and your body, you want to make sure that you cut that out right away. Get a little bit lower with the resistance or the weight. You want to make sure you're standing tall throughout this exercise. So abs tight, standing straight up and down, nice and tall. Nice job, you're doing great. Rest time here. All right, next exercise is going to be shoulder press. So get ready for that one coming up next. All right, here we go. So with the resistance band, you have one foot down on that band if you need to. That's how I have it in the video. If that's a little bit too easy for you, as we talked about before, you can always step on the band with another foot to add a little bit more resistance, or always grab a thicker band there. Key things here: stand nice and tall, abs tight. Try not to lean, don't arch your back. You want to be straight up and down with this exercise. Excellent, you're doing great. Hang in there. Break time. Remember, this is the time to get water, towel off, if you need it. Next exercise, we're going to be doing a front raise here. All right, so get ready for that one. All right, let's knock it out here. So once again, you want to try to stay straight up and down again. So with a lot of these exercises, it's all about posture. Okay, so as you continue to work through this one, don't lean back as you raise, squeeze your abs. All right, and you can make those band adjustments as needed. 1 foot, 2 feet, either way works. Just continue to work. A few more seconds here. Nice job, nice job. You're doing awesome. Rest. We are getting ready to go to the second set through. All right, so we're going to get back to those push-ups. So we're starting from the top again, so get ready to hit that floor. All right, here we go, round 2 for the push-ups. All right, just like I said before, abs tight, get as low as you can. I always like to say kiss the floor without kissing the floor as you're doing the push-ups here. But remember, abs tight, back straight, keep working. Nice job. Rest time right now. Get that water in if you need it. Towel off a little bit if you need it. Those arms should be nice and burning right now. All right, coming up again, second set of triceps extensions. You should be ready to go. You know exactly what to do this time coming up. All right, let's jump in there. So as before, remember, keep the elbows forward. That's super important. That's where you're really going to be able to feel that burn with the triceps here. Don't let those elbows go out wide. Keep your body nice and straight. Try not to lean too much. Keep it going. Nice job. You are doing great. And I know this is kind of the time where you might get a little bit tired, but hey, hang in there. Hang in there. All right. Bent over rows are coming up again. As I said before, if you need to cross those bands, if you're using bands, feel free. And again, it's all about straight lines here. You want to have a flat back. You don't want to be hunched at the back. want to make sure your eyes are facing forward. And you just want to pinch those shoulder blades with each and every breath. So really, really pinch those shoulder blades as you bring the handles or those dumbbells up. Doing great. Nice job. Rest time. All right, next up, bicep curls again. So let's get ready for that one. All right, here we go. Let's knock it out. Same rules as last time. Make sure you keep your abs tight and don't swing. You might be a little bit fatigued now, but try to avoid leaning back as you curl. Stand nice and tall throughout the move. Rest time. Well done. All right, coming up, shoulder press. We're almost done with the upper body. Let's get ready. All right, here we go. Good, good, good. Doing great. Remember, abs tight. Don't lean. All right, you want to bring those arms just below 90 degrees each time and then pop it right back up. You really want to get these reps in, so keep pushing. Nice job. You got one more for upper body. So you almost made it through. Let's get ready. The next exercise here is going to be those front raises again, all right? And here we go. Let's knock out the front raise here. Remember, one more time, abs tight. Don't lean back. Keep your body nice and straight as you continue to go. I know those arms might be burning a little bit now as you get towards the end of the upper body portion. Keep grinding, all right? Keep working. You're almost there. Nice job. Upper body over. All right, we are getting started with mountain climbers here. Now in this exercise, you mainly just want to focus on driving those knees as quickly as you can. If you need to step those legs instead of hop to take a little pressure off the legs, take some pressure off the knees, that is perfectly okay. Main thing to remember is just to give it your best. Almost done, here we go. Nice job, rest time. All right, next exercise is going to be jumping jacks. As you can see, there's a hopping version, and there's also a step version. Awesome. Now, if you need to use the modified version, if there are any orthopedic issues, if you have any knee or ankle issues, definitely use the option without the jumping. Otherwise, do your best to keep that jumping jack going throughout the exercise. Nice job. Rest time. All right, next exercise is going to be a jab fire. Now you're really going to have to fly those arms out on this one. It's all about moving those hands and those feet as fast as you can. All right, so knock it out. So on this one, you really want to extend your arms as fast and as quickly as you can. You're really talking about this. It's just like you're throwing a punch. All right, and you're going to move those feet as fast as you can. But just like before with the jumping jack and also with the mountain climber, if you have to step those feet to take a little bit of pressure off your legs, that is perfectly fine. Remember, the main thing here is to do your best. Nice job. Yeah, I know that was a tough one. I know you might be a little gassed after that one, but hang in there. This is the rest of it. All right, coming up, we're gonna do an invisible jump rope. So just using your imagination here, coming right up. All right, time in here. So you want to act like you're just doing a jump rope. All right. So imagine you have a jump rope in your hand, and you're just jumping that rope. So once again, if you need to step it, I think another option here would be to just raise one, leg up at a time. That's perfectly doable. But just make sure you're swinging those arms. A lot of times people will forget to swing their arms on this exercise. Almost done there. Hang in there. Nice job. All right, next exercise is going to be that run in place. The option for this one, if you're not going to do the full jog, is to do a march in place. Very similar to the warm-up that we did earlier where we were just marching in place. So definitely, just drive those hands just like you're outside if you're jogging. So a lot of times when people do a jog in place, they forget to move their arms a little bit. So just keep those arms moving just like if you were running outside, jogging. Try to keep that form as natural as possible. About 5 seconds left here. Hang in there. Nice job. Rest time. All right, next exercise is going to be this defensive slide. So just going to be staying, moving lateral here, and you're just going to be sliding those feet as you go side to side. So each time you get to one side of the room, just make sure that you hit that ground. Make sure you get the hand to the floor each and every time, and don't just go side to side without putting that hand down. That little extra bit will get you burn those extra calories that you need as you're going through this workout. 5 seconds left here. Hang in there. Nice job. You are killing it. Hang in there. Next exercise coming up. All right, we're going to be back to those mountain climbers. So we're back to the top. This is round 2 of the cardio. Get ready for mountain climbers. All right. So now you should be nice, and you should have a nice lather going here. Sweat should be flowing a little bit. That heart rate should be up. You know exactly what to do. This is your second time through. So just keep pushing it. And at this point, when you get to the second round of these exercises, it's all about willing yourself through it, okay? So hang in there. Keep driving your legs on this climber. Outstanding. Rest time. And remember, at any time, grab that water, grab a towel. If you have to take a seat for a second to recoup, perfectly fine. I just want you ready to go for every single exercise. All right, here we go. Back to the jumping jacks. Try to increase your tempo a little bit this time. You've gone through one set already. Try to go a little bit faster. Maybe move your arms up a little bit higher. Do something to try to make it a little bit tougher on you this time so that you can really get that heart rate up so you can burn those extra calories that you need. Keep rolling with it. Just a few more seconds here. Nice job. Rest time. All right, we're coming back on that jab fire. This is one of my favorites. I really love this one. If you do this exercise right, you will be out of breath, okay? And as you're going through this, I really, really want you to be throwing those hands out. Extend those arms all the way. Bring them back to the body and punch out. You know, don't keep the arms tight to the body. I want you to extend your arms each time you throw that punch. Also, really, really, really move those feet. All right, you should be burning out those calf muscles, staying on those toes. 10 seconds left. Hang in. Nice job. Almost done with this cardio block. You are doing outstanding. All right, back to that invisible jump rope. All right, here we go. And once again, if the jumping bothers you, the best way you can do this exercise is to just swing those arms and just alternate your legs coming up each time. Okay, you don't have to do the hop. You know, like I said, there's always another option to do these exercises. Don't stand still. Okay, keep yourself moving, because that's what it's all about. You know, even if you can't do this exercise, do your best version of it. Nice job. All right, we are almost through this cardio block. We have just a couple more exercises here. Run in place coming up. All right, here we go. And even even on this round, I might even say start getting a sprint going. You know, go as fast as you can. Really try to get that heart rate up. Push yourself to the limit. That is the way you're going to get better. As you continue to work through these exercises, the harder you can work each time you come through the second round, the next day, the next week, you're going to get that much better at doing these exercises. Man, awesome. Good job. Rest up, grab that water if you need it, towel off, get ready for that next one. Here we go. We're back on those defensive slides, finishing up the cardio block. Let's get ready. All right, slide time. Let's do it. Like I said, hit that floor every time. Get that hand down to the ground. Keep it rolling. Awesome. Don't stop that slide and stay low. Stay as low as you can as you slide. Nice job. 10 seconds left. Nice job. The cardio block is over. Well done. Outstanding job. So just get ready for what's coming next. All right, working on squats now. All right, so the most important things with squats is to make sure that you know, stick your hips out first. You want to always make sure you do that, and your knees should never pass your toes. All right, so your knees should be directly on top of your toes or behind them a little bit, and keep your back straight as you're doing this one. So never push off your toes with the weight. You want to keep the weight right on the back of those heels towards the middle of your feet as you do the squat. Keep it going. Nice job. Rest time. Well done with those squats. I mean, the more you do squats, the better you will get. All right, so next exercise coming up, going to be reverse lunges. We're going to be alternating from right to left, left to right here with these lunges here. All right, so in the picture, I have reverse lunges here. That's what I'm doing here. I'm sorry, on the video. If you feel better stepping forward in your lunge, that's perfectly fine. I just prefer these, so that's why you see these on the video. But the main things to remember here is to go ahead and try to keep your body nice and straight. Don't have a big lean forward, and you want to have your knees once again, you know, behind your toes on that front leg, and never push off the toes on that front leg. Nice job on those lunges. So like I said, you can go forward or backwards on those when you come back around second time through. You know, do what works best. Next one coming up is going to be squat and a high kick. So we're just going to be adding a squat adding a kick to the squats that we already did there. All right, let's knock these out. So you want to try to keep your legs as straight as possible as you go through each kick. Your squat rules remain the same. You know, lean back on those heels, stick your hips back first as you're squatting, keeping your back straight. So if you have to bend those knees a little bit as you kick, that's perfectly fine. Just keep working through it the way that works best for you. Nice job, nice job. Go ahead and breathe. Like I said, this is water break time. Remember, always in this rest period. That's why you want to have that water bottle right next to you. All right, next one is going to be a split squat. So you're going to stretch those legs out, have a nice big space between the legs, and you're just going to work yourself up and down here coming up. All right, here we go. So we're on the right leg here. You're going to stay on the right leg the entire time. We'll switch to the other side in just a second. But here you want to have a nice space between your legs, and once again, keeping your torso nice and tall. Your abs are tight. As you lean yourself down, don't let your knees on that front leg go past your toes. You want to make sure you have a nice body position each time you get down, and keep the weight back on the heel on that front leg. Nice job. Next one coming up. You are doing great. Stick with it. Now we're going to go ahead and do the split squat coming up with the left side. So exact same exercise as we did before, but now we're just going to go ahead and get that other leg. So make sure you switch legs. You don't do the same leg twice. All right, here we go. So like I was saying before, you know, we really want to keep the weight on the front leg back on the heels or towards the middle part of your foot. You can even see here in the video, I'm trying to point my toes up each time I go down so that I'm not pressing on my toes. So keep that in mind and just keep the abs tight. Face your eyes facing forward. Nice job, nice job. Break time. Good deal, you are doing great. Next exercise coming up, you're just gonna do a wall sit. All right, so on this one, you're just gonna find a spot anywhere in the room and lean up against it and take a seat. All right, so here we go. We're live. Go ahead and grab that wall, get into position, and just hold that wall sit. So I have my hands on top of my knees. You can do that if it feels more comfortable putting your hands at your sides. That's perfectly fine. And then your knee bend, you want to be about 90 degrees here, as you can see in the picture. You don't want your feet too close to the wall, and you also don't want them too far away from the wall. Hang in there. I know it might be burning. Hang in. You're almost there. Nice job. Nice job. So we're getting ready to go to our second set. All right, so we're going to be back to the body weight squats coming up again. All right, so from the top, just like we did before, this is going to be round 2 of the lower body burn today. All right, let's do it. So when you get to that second set, this is really the time where you really start honing in on that form. I know you might be a little bit fatigued in the legs right now. That's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. But really, really focus on getting that technique even better than it was the first time you did it, all right? This is where you really get better on that second time through. So keep working. Great job. All right, getting ready for the next one here. We'll be back to those reverse lunges. And like I was saying before, if you feel more comfortable stepping forward, perfectly fine. My preference is to do the reverse lunge where I step backwards. But the most important thing is whether you're stepping backwards or whether you're stepping forward, you want to make sure that your form is correct. Your body is nice and tall as you continue to do the lunges. So keep working through it. You got about 10 seconds left coming up here. Hang in there. Nice job. Get that rest in. It's really important to make sure you get the break every time, right? So don't skip. You know, try to stay where you are. Try not to move. Grab that water, grab that towel if you need it. Next exercise coming up, squat high kick. All right, let's get it going. So remember, squat principles, sticking the hips back, leaning back, keeping the weight on the heels and towards the middle part of your feet. And remember, you can keep your legs straight as you kick as high as you can, and if you need to bend those knees as an alternative option, you're welcome to bend those knees. Just make sure you're getting that leg up each and every time you come up from that squat. Well done. You are making it through this second set. Great job. Get that break in, get that water if you need it. All right, next exercise is going to be split squats with the right leg. All right, let's do it. Good job, good job. And like I said before, torso tall. You're going to hear me say that a lot, folks. You're going to hear me say keeping your abs tight, keep your torso straight. It really is about the form and the technique. So keep it going here. Got about 10 seconds left. Well done. So we did knock out the split squats on the right. So that means we do have to do those split squats on the left coming up. That'll be the next exercise. And in between these sets, shake those legs out a little bit. I know they get tight and they start burning, but that means you're doing it right. So hang in there. All right, here we go. Split squats on the left. Let's knock it out. Good deal. This is where you earn your money right here. Keep working. Really good for the thighs and glutes as you're going through these exercises. I'm sure that's exactly what you're feeling as you're doing it, but this is great for those thighs, those glutes, for tightening and firming that area. So keep it going. Nice job, nice job. We are almost done with the lower body portion, so just hang in there a little bit longer. We're doing the wall sits last, so lots of burn. This is where this is where you earn your money at right here. So get ready. All right, let's do it. Once again, nice and tall. Lean back on the wall. Don't lean forward. Put your hands where you feel most comfortable, and just kind of stay into that position, folks. Hang in there. Almost there, 3 seconds. Nice job. You made it through the lower body burn. Well done. All right, let's get ready for the core burn. So on these exercises, the main thing you want to focus on is control and pace. So make sure that you're never rushing when you're working your core. Always want to be under control. Now this exercise here, you need to take a little pressure off your lower back. You can drop those shoulders down to the ground, and that'll make it a little bit easier on you there. But the main thing here, keep the shoulders up if you want to work your core a little bit more. Keep it rolling. Almost done here. All right, get ready for that next exercise, because here it comes right there. We're jumping into that basic crunch here. Now, make sure you're not pulling your neck here on this exercise. You want to pull from your hip area and back, kind of in that belly button area. So don't rock forward with your shoulders too much. Keep all the energy in your stomach as you work this exercise. So as you can see, these exercises move back to back. There's not going to be a break in between, so be prepared. All right, next exercise, oblique crunch. As you're doing this exercise, just make sure you're focusing on pointing your shoulder to the opposite thigh, okay? So if I'm bringing my right shoulder up, I want to point it to my left thigh, and my left shoulder is going to be pointed to my right thigh. Don't worry about pointing your elbows. You're going to get most of the energy inside your core as you're pointing your shoulders to the opposite side. 5 seconds left. Hang in there. Get ready for that next exercise. Here we go, legs up with the crunch this time. So keep your legs bent at about a 90-degree angle. And once again, you want to pull from your hip area and back. Don't bend your neck. So as you're resting your head on your hands, just try to keep your neck in a straight line and keep all the energy in your stomach. Got about 7 seconds left here. Hang in there. Awesome. All right, on this exercise here, we're just popping into this crunch and you're gonna hold it. So stay in that position. Keep that contraction going throughout the exercise. So you really want to just keep your abs nice and flexed. Continue to breathe as you do this exercise. Sometimes I know it's easy to forget to breathe, but you got to continue to keep that oxygen flowing as you work. You got 5 seconds left. Hang in there. Nice job. We are at the finish now. This is the last exercise. I know it may be burning a little bit right now, but remember, even though you're a little bit fatigued, continue to keep your pace, all right? Keep your form and keep your effort even, okay? We don't want you to start rushing and then start losing your technique. So you got about 10 seconds left. Keep it going until the finish. Nice job. The burn is over. Let's go ahead and do a cool down second. Nice job. You've made it through the workout, so let's cool it down here with a nice stretch. We're going to start out here with the front shoulder stretch. As you're doing this one, you want to be pushing behind your elbow here, not on your elbow. You want to be closer to your triceps area as you're pushing. Remember to breathe as you're stretching and keeping your body nice in a straight line. Don't slouch. Just kind of want to bring that heart rate down nice and slow. Nice. We're going to go into the next exercise here. We're still working that shoulder stretch here. Now we're on the left side. So same principles apply here. Applying pressure right behind that elbow. I really want to focus on that deltoid muscle, that shoulder area. Once again, remain in that straight line with your body. Keep your posture and continue to breathe throughout your stretch. Well done. Next exercise here, we're going to be focusing on the lats. So as you can see, I've rounded my back here a little bit. And we're really focusing on pulling the shoulder blades apart here. So the main thing, once again, this does look, this is not so much about the posture here. We're just really trying to open up the upper back here as you're stretching. So just continue to hold, keeping those fingers together, palms facing out as you continue this stretch. Well done. So for this next exercise, we're going to be to the floor. So you're going to put both feet together and just point your toes to the ceiling and just reach out and touch for them. So if you can't get to your toes all the way, it's not a big deal. Grab your shins, grab your ankles, grab whatever you can get to, and then progressively work your way through being able to touch your toes for this exercise. So hold that stretch. Staying on the floor here for the next exercise is going to be the lying quad stretch. Now on this one, if it's more comfortable for you to do it standing, that's perfectly fine. Some people struggle a little bit with this stretch. So it's perfectly okay to go ahead and stand next to a wall and grab your ankle in the same exact area with this stretch, just because you want to feel it on the front part of your thigh here. So like I said, hang tight onto a wall if you need to. Okay, we're going to be going to the next side here. Same stretch. Once again, if you need to hang onto the wall for this stretch, your stretch is going to look just like you see it here as I'm laying down on the floor, except you'll just be in a standing position. So grabbing that ankle area, pulling your heel tight to the glutes. You want to feel that front part of your thigh stretch out. Nice job. You made it. See you for the next one.